All right, so if this pump loses prime, you come in here, you shut off the valves, top and bottom, right here and right here. We're gonna take this plug out, and we're gonna get our male end of our garden hose. We can screw this right down and in. And then we screw the garden hose in to the top. Then we take the other end, we hook it up to our spigot right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take my lid off for right now. Now in order to get water to here, we have to turn the solenoid manually on. There's a little lever, if you want to come close. There's a lever on here that says off and on it on the right side. And to manually open this, we just turn this open and you can hear the water start flowing. It only needs to be about halfway. That's as far as it goes. Now we can open this spigot up. We can also close this off so the pool is not filling. All the water's going to there. We may even need to open this all the way up to get enough water going. But you have to remember to put it back the way you found it when you're done. Now we've overflowed, so we're going to open the suction line up. We're going to let it break the airlock and run. We're just going to let that water run down the main drain for a little while. It's bubbling like crazy, which is good. That's what you want. Now that it's gone all the way down too, I can choke this down a little bit, let it fill back up, open it up again, more bubbles come out. And then we can also leave it partially closed so that the flow of water and what's going down out of the pump kind of matches. Right now we got a lot of bubbles, so we'll leave it open more. All right, so now we're done with filling. I'm gonna put the lid back on and leave the hose running and then go turn on the breaker. Once the pump is fully primed, we'll have to shut it back off, close our valves real quick, and then take the hose out and put the plug back in. We got it primed up real fast because we filled it up right. I'm going to let it go for just a minute, make sure there's no air pockets that need to be pulled out. And then now, the sequence is very important because if you shut these valves before you shut the hose off, you will blow the seals out of the pump because there's so much water pressure. So in order, now that we're primed, we're going to shut off the breaker, we're going to shut off the water, and then we're going to shut our valves right here before we take the lid back off or we take this hose off. Now, I can unscrew the hose, dump this outside the drain, we take the insert back out, we take our plug back in its place. Now the trick is you don't open these up all the way before you turn it back on. We only open each one about 45 degrees so that we don't immediately lose all the prime while I'm trying to run from here to the switch over there. So I'm going to open and open, move quick, turn it back on. Now that it's on again, turn it the rest of the way, open it the rest of the way, and it's done. Now we have to put the autofill back. I'm going to close the hose off first. Then I'm going to reopen this valve. That'll let the fill water to the pool. I'm going to turn the solenoid back all the way off. Off is touching the middle. On is pointing away. Off is pointing towards there. And then crack this back to 30 degrees or 45 degrees. Just partially open like that. And that is it.